Hi, today we're going to be using the soft ball again, and we're just going to focus on the glutes. I don't really believe in focusing on one muscle group at a time, but this series is talking to so many things: upper body, your abdominal control, your alignment, and of course the added benefits of the glute workout. So join me as we smash it. So we're going to come and take a position with the ball going behind the back of your right knee, and then finding your hand placement underneath your shoulders. So in these quadruped positions that we find ourselves in, you want to make sure that you don't collapse in your structure. So you want to be pushing away, not so far that you round your back, but keeping length through the spine. From here, all we're going to do is bring a leg up into the air. So we're floating the knee away from the ground and then bringing it back down again. And again, hovering it up and bringing it down. I'm only going to work in a round of 5 today. If you want to do more, please by all means go ahead. This is number 4, and then the last one lifting up for 5. From here, we're just going to do a little swinging out to the side, also for 5. So the challenge with this one is that you'll probably want to go way further than you need to. So it's just like a little swinging door out to the side and back in. The emphasis I have on this is to not overload into the other leg. Now we combine the two together. We go up, and then we're going to open the knee, close the knee, and bring it back down. And repeat that. Go up and open, close, and return. So we've got 3 more, still keeping good control. So when we combine movements like this with an extension and a turning out motion, is going to be a lot more effective in the hip. I can't believe I always forget how many. I think that was 5, and then we're going to rest from there. We have 1 more, which will combine all of it together in a new way, and that's going to make a circle. So again, we're going to come up, we're going to open the knee out to the side and bring it down and through. And again, coming up, open, around and down. Maybe you'll know this is why I only do 5 in this video, because it's pretty intense, and it's not necessarily so intense for the leg that's moving. It's more for that standing and steady leg. That was our 5th one coming around, and then we'll go the reverse. So again, focusing on the movement happening from your hip joint. So what your leg bone is doing, not what your knee is doing. And then 3, I have to count these ones, and 2, and 1 more. Like I said, this is not just glute, it's a whole body having a good workout with you. And then release from there. We'll go to the second side. So setting yourself up. Now in the series so far, I've had my toes in a tuck position. You don't have to be there if you don't want to. You could lay your foot flat on the floor. So choose what works best in your body. If you feel like you've got really bendy arms, and turn the elbow creases in, and you'll get a little bit more activity happening in your chest and arm muscles. So here we go, 5 in a row as we raise the leg toward the sky and then bringing it back. Watch your range of movement. We can all go high, but we can go high with a collapse in the back, so we don't want that to be happening. This is really just pure extension at the hip joint. And we have 2 more as we lift the leg and lower. And then 1 more time. And taking it out to the side. So what you want to notice is that when your leg goes away from you, that you don't lean off into the other side. And the lean can happen from the hip, or it can happen from the shoulders. So you want to make sure that everything is staying steady and strong. Now let's combine those last 2 to lift and open, close, and draw down. And 4 more, up and open, close, and in. So really being mindful as you do this. Again, feeling the spinning of your leg bone in the hip joint. 2, and 1. And then always just to give yourself a bit of time, and we're going to finish with our circles, 5 in each direction. Check in always with how your upper body is feeling. And let's go, sending the leg up, open it around and bring it down and through. So the size of the circle has to match what your stability is able to cope with. If you are wiggling all over the place and collapsing like a little giraffe with a thing underneath it, I hope you know what I mean when I say that, then you're not going to be making a circle that big. You want to go just to the range that is suitable. Either way, 4, not a lot to say here. I'm concentrating quite a lot. And 3, and 2, and 1, and then bringing it all the way home. Okay, that was the glute work. I hope you felt it good. I hope you enjoyed the upper body releasing too. So let's just give ourselves a little stretch out. So if you can, you're going to get your legs as close towards the floor as possible. I know not everyone can get down as low as this. You do what you can, even if you have to bolster yourself up with some pillows. And you're going to walk your hands forward. In the ideal way, we're going to be keeping the spine as long as possible and then folding down onto your forearms. So if you are in a curled position, it's okay. You can be there, but really feel as though you're trying to stretch your chest bone up and forward and your tailbone down and back. Hold for a few breaths, really focusing on the alignment of your head, not letting it collapse down, and then pressing yourself up and walking yourself back in. We switch over to the opposite side. And again, just notice maybe you've got one side lower than the other or more comfortable than the other. All of these things are just information that your body is trying to give you. And then again, walking yourself out to where you feel long. If you need to stay on hands, you can. Otherwise, dropping down onto those forearms. Allow your body to round if it needs to, and then lengthen out long from crown of head down to tailbone. Take a few breaths there. And then let's walk you all the way back up. So remember, if you're going to be toning your glutes, that you also need to stretch your glutes. So the two work hand in hand like yin and yang. Have a good day.